Hey guys, thanks for joining me here again today. I'm going to take a look at some custom knives today that we've got over at GPKNIVES.com. These are from Trevor Burger Custom Knives. He's out of South Africa. And what we're going to take a look at is his new recessed design. So this is the EXK and the LEXK. So we've got this kind of smaller, more mid-range size EDC version, and then this is the larger version. They're about an inch overall difference, but we're going to go into all the differences here and just all the different options you can take a look at on our website. So I'm going to start here with the smaller one, the EXK. So this guy is a great size for everyday carry. I mean, it's lightweight, it has great materials, and the fit and finish is just out of bounds. It's out of this world. So the blade we have here is a spear point blade made of LMAX steel, and it's got a hand rub satin finish to it. So really, really awesome premium stainless steel with really good edge retention, and that's relatively easy to sharpen as well. I really love how that hand rub finish looks on it. Just really nice, and it's just left clean. You don't have any logos, there's no markings on it whatsoever. There's a little bit of, jimping up here, which we'll get into because that's for your front flipper action on there. But that's really nice. It feels good when you put it there. There's no flipper that's in the way. Just your index rests comfortably down there, which I really, really like. So if we head on down to the handle here, we get into some of the options and why it's called recessed. So basically, it's got a titanium frame and titanium frame lock, and all of the materials that are over here, like this is the micarta here, are radiused all around the edges. So they're just a little bit smaller to reveal that titanium frame below, which is really neat. It looks really cool. It feels really good in hand because you get that titanium feel and the comfort, like on the tips of your fingers here, of that micarta. So you get a double grip feel, I would say, which is really neat. So we've got a full back spacer here, keeping everything together. And then on the back here, we've got this 3D milled titanium pocket clip. No screws showing on the clip at all. It is set for tip up right hand carry only. And it feels really awesome in hand. Like I said, just really nice overall. This is a frame lock, and the frame lock is super smooth. Really awesome action on that. And like I said, I'm pointing out here that it's a front flipper, which doubles as your jimping when it's open and doesn't have any sort of flipper tab to get in the way when it is open during use. So you can either like push on this and slow roll it, which is just super smooth. It has skiff bearings at the pivot. And again, this lock just comes so smooth and so silky. Or you can try to give it a front flip like that, and it comes right open. Very nice. Really like that. So this is the EXK. It's that really nice EDC sized. We'll take a look at the LEXK. So it's a little bit bigger, and we have a different blade shape on this one as well. So this one comes with his sheep's foot blade, and it's got a really pointy tip with an upper swedge grind, which looks really good. It's got kind of an aggressive look to it. Still has that hand rubbed satin finish to it. Really nice looking on there. You get a little bit bigger blade, a little bit bigger carry overall. You can feel the weight difference there once you get it in your hand. And this one, you'll notice, if we head on down to the handle, also has bolsters. So this whole group here comes with the option of having a titanium bolster, which looks really good. So on the handle down here, we have some fat carbon onlays, as I would say, on both sides. You've got fat carbon that lead right up to these radius bolsters, which are really nice. And they're even recessed as well. So you can kind of still see the titanium under the titanium bolsters. So it's really neat. It feels really good, just like the micarta one. And if we flip it over, it's got the same 3D milled titanium pocket clip set for right-hand tip-up carry and the really smooth action of the titanium frame lock. So these knives are just really smooth to use, smooth to carry, just easy to carry. I would say even for the larger one, it's still nice everyday carry size. I've got a 4-finger grip on there. It doesn't feel too big for my hand at all. So just wanted to take a look at a couple other options here because they do come with different handle materials. Like I said, you can get a bolster option, you can get a no bolster option. These do cost a little bit more for the bolster. If you get the full handle here, they're a little bit cheaper. This one's got twill carbon fiber, looks really good. We've even got different finishes. So this one's got kind of a really dark stonewash on it. Hide the wear a little bit better than that satin version would. And we also wanted to compare them to some knives you're familiar with just for overall size. We've got a full-size bug out here on the LEXK. And it's very similar in size. So if you're used to a standard bug out, it's not much bigger than that. So you may have a little bit more blade there, a little bit more handle maybe. It's definitely a little bit heavier with all the materials there, but it's very similar in size to the LEXK. And the Mini is very similar with the Mini bug out. So if that's your style and you're familiar with the Mini bug out, the EXK is right there, same size basically as a Mini bug out. And if you're curious about the weight on these differences, we can take a look at those as well. Let me get my handy scale here ready to go. Thank you. Here we'll have the large one first, the LEXK, and it's just under 4 ounces. So it's about 3.9 for the big guy. And for the little guy, we're coming in just under 3. So you save about a whole ounce there on the EXK if you're more into the lightweight carry. And some of that could be due to the weight of the bolster. So if you guys are just getting into custom knives, or if you've been in it for a while, I mean, you can't go wrong with these guys. They're just fantastic, well-made, handmade from top to bottom in South Africa by Trevor Burger. And if you like what you've seen today, click the links below and head on over to GPKNIVES.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay sharp.